Hi everyone, Mantic Mystic here. Let's get you some messages. I wasn't planning on doing a reading, so if you found this reading, I think it was meant to be. I'm posting it immediately after I do it. So what do we have? Get some tarot and oracle cards for you and channeled messages for the collective. Whoa, this flew right out, and we have Enlightenment here, card 19, and this is the Forest Temple card. Ooh, really, I love these cards. These are by Denise, Linn, but this is I feel like you're not waiting anymore on something. Maybe you've already closed out a cycle, but yeah, I get sun energy with this right away. I mean, it looks like there's sort of sun energy here, and then it is card 19, which 19 in tarot is the sun card. And then you have all these rays of light. Oh, this is big. Okay, what else do we have? Of course, we'll clarify. Let's see what else. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Moonlight enchantment. So you go from the sun energy to this magic moon energy, card 25. All right. There's this clairaudient message coming in that something's sort of beyond measure. So maybe you have this feeling about something that's beyond measure, or something that just seems inaccessible too. It feels like I'm wondering, some of you may feel as though your guides have turned their back on you. What do we have? We have prosperity here, bee spirit. Maybe it does have to do with finances in some way, wanting to change that. Card 5 here. And I think, I'm seeing a cup here, and they have a jar here. It feels like you're transcending something by almost like changing your emotional response to it. That's what it's coming in as for me. What else do we have? Okay, and this is randomly specific. All my messages are, but I'm hearing Neil Diamond. Or the name Neil. And I'm also getting, it's like connecting me to this moon energy. All right. Sensitivity could be heightened. Intuition could be really heightened. Take advantage of this solstice energy. It's a very magical time. And we have magic right at the center of our reading. Okay, we also have Secret Spring with Success, card 34. So you have, and I love it. There's a lantern here. This feels like transformation too. It's kind of, and then you have 3 and 4, and you have 2 and 5, and those are both 7s. So I think with 77, I think some of you are following your own wisdom, your own intuition, your own guidance. Sorry about that. I bumped the camera. I'm not used to being over in this space, but I had to get this reading out. I just felt that I needed to. So if you found it, I think there's something here for you. Some of you may be reimagining how something's going to go, or you've envisioned, you're maybe kind of needing to take a turn that maybe you weren't expecting. It could also be that the timing didn't feel right, and you're almost, oh my gosh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Because you have the Tower. So just, again, something almost unexpected. There's transformation here with the butterflies. I feel like you've been actively working on something or trying to get clear on something with regard to your overall happiness. Really, this Knight of Cups, that's an energy of really following one's heart, right? And with the 5 of Wands, it seems like just not everybody, or all the energy around you, it's not necessarily on the same page. So there could be some sort of interference that you're feeling as far as you obtaining or reaching for some sort of goal. Let's see what else we have. Moonlight enchantment. Magic. Ooh, wow. Okay, there's your breakthrough. There's your clarity. This is going to help you. Earlier, before this reading, I was hearing showcasing your talents. And then we see something that looks like kind of like a staircase, the spiral, something where you're going like around and around. It's like you're gonna be getting absolute clarity, it feels like. And it seems like it might even surprise you. Maybe you are tuning into some sort of, moon magic or something, but it could lead to some prosperity and success on the horizon coming in. But that's breakthrough right there, that Ace of Swords. This is you also being your authentic self, and maybe insisting on that from others too. And you also have Temperance. And I love this because you have the moon and the sun, and here you have the sun and the moon. So you're working with different energies here. You'll see the angel wings there in the background of this card. You'll see this person, their crown chakra is totally lit up, and that goes so nicely with this Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Yeah, patience could be being tested. Keep yourself grounded. Do what you need to do, right? It can be a tricky time of year, but also a very magical time. And you have another 5. So you have 3 5s, 5, 5, 5. That's transformation. Again, it could come out a little in a way you weren't expecting, though, with that tower. I do want to remind that. And then we have, the 5 of cups. Actually, 14 is a 5 as well. So you have 5, 5, 5, 5. So you really do have big transformation here. Big change. But it seems like there's this energy too where you need to know that success is not tied to, it's not tied to one specific person, place, life area. Like you can have success in a variety of ways in multiple areas all at the same time. But we need to be able to see a way. And I'm not sure that I'm thinking that's kind of, or it feels like the way to prosperity and success right now. It's almost as though you're feeling like there's an overcast, it's like we're not really seeing it. Let's get clarity. Page of Cups. Some of you may be wondering too, is something real or imagined? Fantasy. Should I allow myself to dream, or, do I fight the urge? That's what I'm getting off this card here. Feels like, some of you might not be looking for it, but this looks good for partnership too. So you might get a message of love, of support, maybe someone putting their feelings out there for you. Wow. Whoa. And then something might make a lot of sense to you, actually. Like, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. Oh, and we have the Fool card. So there's this is a person going out on a limb here. It seems like they're really taking that leap of faith. And this is also too about realizing you are connected to the whole universe, and they're really kind of just, they're leaning in, really leaning in and seeing what comes of it, really trusting. Feels like a trust fall. And it feels like once you realize, or get the message to trust your intuition and really just go for something, it's like the universe is going to meet you there and lead the way or show you the way, enlightenment, right? With a little bit of magic. What else do we have? You have the 9 of Wands. Oh, look at this determination on this person's face. You might be having to deal with a lot here. The Temperance card. You could be dealing with a lot of intense personalities too, it feels like. But this person's like so calm and assured as far as who they are and what they want and what they will and will not tolerate. And that's your energy there. Wow. What else do we have? The Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite cards in all of tarot. Nothing stops a Queen of Wands. Look at that. Going from that 9 of Wands to that Queen of Wands. And, it's like, she's like, look what I can do. I mean, this is really, it's like not even realizing maybe how powerful you are and how much success and prosperity you have coming your way. It's like, believe in magic, Love this for you. Okay, what else? This is amazing. I do want to keep this reading brief. I don't think there's anything else wanting to come out here. Let's see, anything else? No. It felt like kind of the deck went cold. I don't know if other readers, if you're watching, like if you're a reader as well, sometimes you can feel the energy change and it's like, you're done. Kind of like when I'm, working with Reiki energy for people, sometimes it'll just kind of go cold. All right. Meaning that we're done there. Okay, what else? So divine direction. Ooh, okay. Soulmate, curiosity, and dream. So again, dream. Be willing. Allow yourself the opportunity to dream, and not just while you're sleeping. Right? Daydream a little. Put your dreams out there. Pay attention to your dreams. They're providing rich insights into issues that are playing on your mind. You know, I was thinking when I saw this amethyst point in her hand, I was like, wow, she's really like, that has to do with dreams, you know? And I get for a lot of you too, you're freeing yourself from something. It could be anything really, anything that's been sort of, well, the words I'm getting clairaudiently are haunting and bewildering. So if you've been feeling sort of something's been very bewildering, or you feel like there's something haunting you, maybe even from the past or something, it's like really letting go. Maybe you're doing dream work and you're working through that in that sort of way. We have soulmate here, so there's true love, finding its way to you. A new spiritual romance too. Spiritual romance, key. That is key. Spiritual as in like your relationship with spirit and where you fit into the world too. And then we have reclaim your curiosity here with this little kitten, and it's having some fun and not taking life so seriously. I do want to get, okay, we'll get the top chakras. Okay, so this is about possibly chakras being out of balance. And the chakras are the energy centers throughout our body, throughout our being, I should say. They're not just in our body or on our body. They're also outside of our body. This just shows the 7 main chakras, but there are more. So this is about aligning to certain energies, internal energies, and releasing any sort of blockages that you may have. I have this other deck by Mahrukh X. I don't know the name of it. There isn't a name on the back. And I've had it for years. If you enjoy this video, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, hype the video. All of that really does help a small channel out, so thank you. And you have love your single life. Now I feel like we're getting mixed messages because we have soulmate coming in, but singleness being an opportunity to spend quality time with yourself. Yes, this soulmate, as I said, it could be your relationship with source, with spirit, right? And some of you, it's like, you know, they always say love finds you when you least expect it. Yeah, and also it might not even be that. It could be that you're not focusing on the external. You're focusing within. You're enjoying yourself, and you're just, when you're having that, when you're doing that, and you're changing your whole vibration, and people are attracted to that. They're drawn to people who are confident in their skin, right? That 9 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, like a magnet, you know, for love, success, prosperity. What else? Okay, self-exploration. So peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. Yeah, okay. Some of you too, it's like you're finally answering the call or a calling. And I do hear, I get all kinds of clairaudient messages, and I'm hearing something about, actually you're finding a bargain of some kind, some sort of bargain, or maybe you just did. If you did, claim it in the comments. We have exercise here. So this is loving yourself enough to exercise and enjoying the glow of a good life. Okay, let's get an animal card and then a numbers card, and we'll be out of here. I do hope these messages helped in some way. Okay, you have crocodiles, boundaries. Card 15, sacral chakra. This is being clear about what's important to you. Okay, communicating your boundaries without fear, not settling for less than you deserve. Again, that Queen of Wands does not settle. Nope, doesn't settle and doesn't let anyone stop them, right? Okay, angel numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're moving forward. This is things aligning for a new spiritual journey. I'm wishing you the very best. Thank you so much. You know how to show support. Take care.